So hey y'all, I owe y'all this. So I was saying that I was going to come on here and I was going to talk to you guys about why I cut my hair. So I'm going to bring you my locks and we'll talk. So here they are. So they were there. This is 13 years of work. So we went through pain. We went through trouble. We went through aggravation. We went through love. We went through everything. Yeah, it just was crazy. But with that being said, I wanted to come and then tell you guys, like, for me, you know, I'm a Christian, so I don't hide that from you guys. There was a lot going on. There was a lot behind the scenes that dealing with the barbershop, dealing with the women that were coming in the barbershop, dealing with my self-esteem, dealing with my postpartum, dealing with different things that I was going through at the time. Some things just felt like it was like me at the time. Like I wanted to really be around doing my thing. You know, my husband was always a barber. I was a cosmetologist, but I wasn't a full cosmetologist. I was a hairstylist at first, and then I became a cosmetologist during the time of my husband then became a full licensed full service cosmetologist, which is where you can do the hair, the nails, the skin, the eyebrows. And I took you guys along on my journey. I was dealing with postpartum. I had 4 miscarriages at the time, and I had 4 live births. I didn't know how to really differentiate. I think that's the word, differentiate. Sorry. I didn't really know how to tell the difference a lot of time between people who were my friends and people who were just there for the love of the money, what we had and what we could offer. I'm not going to name a lot of people because that's just not what we're going to do. And I have forgave a lot of them. I just don't deal with them. And that's not for the reason. That's just like, honestly, when our pastor talked about in service was leaving the door cracked and then closing the door all the way. A lot of the relationships from Florida are closed all the way. We changed our numbers. We do have a few people that we do talk to, but those that said, hey, we're going to be around, we're going to talk to you, we're going to see you, we're going to do all this stuff. No, none of them called, none of them did that. And I went through a lot, you guys. So basically it was so much, guys. It was so much. We were dealing with a lot of that when I moved. I really went through a lot. I was trying to find out where I stood in the process of dealing with my children, being able to homeschool. So sorry, guys. But yeah, so this was literally like what I was talking about. Like it was just a lot. Like even to the fact of like how heavy this is, y'all. I wish y'all can like really see like how heavy this is. It really feels like it carried the weight of everything I was going through. I colored them. I don't even like coloring my locks. Y'all know that. Y'all can look at my previous videos. I hate it because I feel like it's very damaging to the hair, which debate, whatever. But I am a naturalist and I feel like this is my natural state now. Like everything that I was been through, everything, yes, that I was going through was just over the top. And I mean, everybody to each their own or what they could feel like, but it wasn't something bad. I'm gonna be honest, my locks were everything. Every video, every picture. You guys noticed I didn't even want to cut my locks. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like it was a God decision for me. I woke up, and when I woke up, like, I thought like, yeah, this may be the day. Like I've been looking at them, and I actually let somebody do my locks for my wedding, and completely destroyed my locks. Just being honest, I had never let anybody touch my hair but my husband. And that's what you go through when you talk about spirits of other people, when you talk about those who don't have hair like you or may not understand. And I really knew better. And I did it because my husband didn't want me doing anything for my wedding. And I also went to the person and I immediately knew that my locks were destroyed. I didn't like the style. I didn't like anything. I'm not trying to put the person's name out, so I'm not going to say anything, but I just didn't like it. I didn't like a lot about it. I was happy. I thought that it would look good, but it didn't suit my face. You know, I have a fatter face. It was just a lot for me, y'all. And I'm going to be honest, and I had a lot of witches around me. I had a lot of people that didn't mean us no good, people that were praying on our downfall, people coming to the barbershop with me and Horace and be like, yo, you guys making too much money off me, so I'm going to stop coming. Or I like the way you cut hair, but I don't like the way she does. Or I like the way you do it, but I don't like your husband. So you would hear so much, and then people would try to be so dividing. And for me, I carried that. And when we left and we moved up for the kids, finding out they had autism, that was something that was big for me, because it meant to me like, okay, this is not one child, not two child, not three, but now four, so that means it's something with us. And at first I really was thinking like I'd ruined them, like it was something that was going on with me. So I went through a lot, y'all, and it was detrimental to my growth, my faith, my belief, what I believe God to be. And I just woke up, and honestly, God had been giving me dreams, and I would have dreams of my locks falling out, or I would have dreams of this person saying this or whatever. And God really started revealing to me different things. Now, I already told y'all, like, I don't get into all this stuff. Some people believe in prophets, some people don't. Look, I don't care what it is. I know what God showed me, and I know what I'm called to be. So once I'm inside of where I know God placed me, that's all that mattered. And honestly, I feel free. It is times where you have like the phantom, where I feel like I'm pulling my hair in the ponytail because I'm so used to doing it, or other things. But my hair, it doesn't take long to grow. My hair grows fast. Locks were my thing, yes, but it was not my life, if that makes sense. Like, I was able to do it. My children have locks. I am encouraging them to keep their locks. This was something that their mom went through. And if I have to go through it for them not to go through it, then so be it. But if they come to me and like, hey, Mom, we don't want it, then that's just what it is. But for me, y'all, it's a weight lifted off my shoulders. I am gorgeous regardless. I am a woman of God. I am a queen. I am a wife. I know who I am. We have since entered into a ministry, and it is one of the churches that I love, Go Rockfish, Aberdeen. It is, and they have a location in Rayford too. But I'm just saying, for me, y'all, it was something that I really felt that I needed for me. And it may not make sense to nobody else, but at the end of the day, it's what I needed. I started my journey, and you guys been following me with my tats. You guys been following me with my postpartum, my homeschool, and just being an advocate for my children for autism. Y'all, it's the glory of God all over us. I'm going to share, welcome to our home. We bought a home, 5'3", 4 acres, touching a lake. I can't be, it can't be much more than that. Like, God just did it. And he did it in a small town that we had nothing, didn't know anything about. We came from Greenville. I just knew Greenville wasn't it, y'all. When I moved to North Carolina, I'm like, yay, we moved, it's good. And then I just felt like stuck. Like, after we left the apartment, which I felt was like our holding place. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. It was just something that I feel like, in regard to how I felt and how deep it was. Some of y'all may not make it through this video, and that's fine. It's just for those of you who asked about it. And TikTok is really the only one that lets me post the longer thing without going really through it. And YouTube they do, but it's more like shorts for them. So this right here is just going to be it. I'm not going to break it down into segments. I just really wanted to explain to you guys how I feel. I'm in school currently. I go to Liberty, praise God, religious studies, and digital discipleship. So I'm very open with that. I also am very open with what God allows me to share and what he does not allow me to share, because there are some people on here that do not want to do good for you, contrary to most of y'all that don't believe that. And I also, y'all guys know that I'm really big on like talking about the issues in the community and stuff that like I'm going through as far as being a black woman. I do not identify as African American. I'm not African, but I do identify as an American. I am a black American, but this is just how it is. Like, I'm just saying what it is. I also believe that I am Native, and I believe that I'm Native to America, contrary to what everybody else believes, and that's a whole different topic. I do, believe that, yes, when people ask, do you believe in the Bible? Yes. Do people believe that it's 100% accurate? Yes. Do I believe that there are things that are missing in it? Yes. Do I believe that there are things that have been taken out? Absolutely. Do I believe what God shows me? 120%. And do I believe that this is where God's called me? Absolutely. So, thank you for enjoying my journey. I am 37 years old. My name is Crystal Kadia. It is nice to meet you guys, and enjoy Kadia Family Channel. I cannot wait for you guys to walk through this journey with me. And as right now, I got some peach cobbler in the oven, as y'all can see. So, waiting on it to get done. But God bless y'all. Enjoy yourself. I love you guys with the love of Christ, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. Be fantastic in your life.